Hello, everyone, and good morning. Welcome to our live feed update for November 1st. I'm your host, Taran Armstrong, and I'm here today to update you on everything that happened yesterday on the Big Brother 25 live feeds. It was day 91 in the house, and we are almost there. And let me tell you, this is going to be a quick one because, first of all, I'm heading up to Brea, as you can see in the poster. Very soon, we're going to have a Survivor live show tonight in Brea. So come and join us if you have not got your tickets already. And then tomorrow night, we'll be live watching the eviction and live HOH of Big Brother. So make sure you tune in and go if you can, because I'll be there. Come and hang out. So then, let's talk about yesterday. It was day 91 in the house, and wasn't a whole lot going on. This is, again, it's going to be a quick one. Of course, Matt is the HOH, Cirie and Felicia on the block. Cirie is the target, and none of that is changing. Really, none of anything is changing, but there's like little bits of drama as per usual throughout the day. Jag and Bowie do plot for next week that if Felicia does win that Final Four HOH, which they are so terrified that she will, then they will have to evict Matt. That will be the play for them. Jag promising Bowie that would be what he does. It is Halloween here on day 91, so they get some costumes. They dress up in the costumes. Matt, they get some pumpkins as well. Matt carves a Riley loves Matt pumpkin. Bowie jokes with him that, hey, he's packing some stuff. She's like, hey, you're going to need those condoms now. He goes, ha, ha, ha. I am going to need these condoms now. Funny joke. Meanwhile, Cirie and Felicia, they're having fun in their costume. They go trick or treating.
Trick or treat. Okay.
They talk to Matt, Cirie and Felicia. They talk to him about Jag and how Jag's got a final two with Bowie now. Don't you see it? He says he does see that Bowie will choose Jag over him now. He sees that. Which, I don't know how true that is, but it's pretty obvious to anybody looking. We've talked about how Matt has been making the mistake of thinking that the way things were are the way things will continue to be. And the way things were is that both Jag and Bowie were going to take him to the final two, but they no longer are. It's exceedingly obvious from Bowie's end. It's fairly obvious from Jag's end, but Matt is pretty locked in to this idea. He's saying so on the episodes that he thinks that he's guaranteed final two if he gets to the final three with Jag and Bowie. However, he's been saying, or he is at least saying here, day 91, that he recognizes that Bowie will now choose Jag over him. Now, what does that mean? Who knows? What it should mean is that he's willing to cut at least Bowie at the final four if he has the ability to, but, who knows? And then there's some drama. There's a little bit of drama because Felicia has told Matt, this is the second time now, hey, just so you know, I'm here in Bowie and Jag. They're poking fun at you. Like they're together. You're the third wheel now. And the conversation went something along the lines of Matt saying, well, I didn't hear any of that. And Felicia being like, well, I heard it. Like, they're saying it. And when Matt tells Jag about it, Jag says, wow. I mean, I hope she heard something because I would hope that she's not dumb enough to just make something up because that wouldn't even be gameplay. That would be crossing a line. It'd be crossing a line, says Jag. Yeah, I don't know about that. I hope she's not using your disability against you, Matt. Bowie says, "Oh, that's rank. That's rank that they would do that." Um, Matt eventually figures out what it was. He says she did hear it was said, but it was just banter. It was just regular banter that she doesn't understand because she's not cool like them. Um, but man, it's just so up that she would try to turn us against each other like that just from banter. God, they're such evil people. Um, then there's some more drama with the alcohol because they love not stealing, but they love like hiding the alcohol and like sneaking upstairs and making sure that Felicia and Suri are not included in their fun and alcohol consumption. But don't worry, they're not isolating. Jag would never do that. He knows how that feels. He would never do that. They're just having fun together as a group without those other people that they don't like. It's different. Um, and honestly, that's the day. I mean, there's nothing that happens yesterday. There's nothing here. Ask me some questions. We'll answer some questions before I really wrap up. If you have anything, because there's nothing worth talking about. But maybe if you're confused about something, you can ask me a question. I can see if I can help out. Um, so so we'll see. Of course, in the meantime, you can head over to Twitch and find me there. I'm streaming occasionally. Again, check out the live show um, that we're going to be doing tonight and tomorrow night. Should be a good time, and we'll have some fun. Um, no shot for Serene. No, no, not at this point. I mean, geez, it's still Wednesday. Who will Felicia keep off the block if she's HOH? She actually talked about that yesterday. She initially was saying Bowie, but then she started saying, well, maybe not. Maybe I don't want to keep Bowie off the block. It's back and forth. She'll decide once she gets it. They're also still not fully realizing that the nominations don't matter at all. So, you know, what are you going to do? Let's see here. Thoughts on what I think would happen if Felicia wins the next HOH. I think if Felicia wins the next HOH, I think both Jag and Bowie cut Matt. I think Matt cuts Bowie. And if Felicia wins the veto, I think the inclination would be to leave Bowie off the block to guarantee one of Matt or Jag leaves. But things could happen. She could make all kinds of decisions at that point. What did they say about Matt that Felicia heard? Something about oh, he's no rocket scientist. And Matt was saying like, oh yeah, and I joke around about you too, Bowie. That I forget what he said. Something about like she celebrates weird. And she's like, yeah, I'm in sports. I know what banter is. They're not. um. Is Bowie in the best position to win with Jag taking her? I mean, theoretically, she would maybe have a better chance against Felicia, but it depends on how Felicia. Like if Bowie won and took Felicia, I think that's her best chance. But otherwise, going with Jag is certainly better than going with Matt. They do still plan on messing with Felicia as much as possible. Bowie wants to tell her she's going home. She wants Bowie to stop studying. They have seemingly they're not talking as much about this the keep her up all night plan. My guess is that they were talked to by production, or maybe again they just don't want the smoke. But we'll see. Tonight's Wednesday night, so tonight would be the night that they go through with it if they were to go through with it. But my guess is that they don't actually do it. Um, let's see. Do I see any way Felicia could win a final two, or make the final two? Yeah, she could win the final three HOH. Shouldn't that be possible? Wouldn't it be great if it was? Suri knows she's leaving. Yeah, for sure. Suri has mentioned that she's looking forward to telling people about Jared on finale night. So I do not think she will tell anybody before she leaves. She may not even tell anybody in the jury yet. Um, let's see here. Which one of the 3 will reflect on the season and learn from their behavior? From what I'm hearing, and, I don't wanna talk too much about, people's families, but from what I'm hearing, the people around Jag, seem like great people who want to maybe hold him accountable, and I think that's a good thing, and it helps growth, so my guess would be Jag. But who knows, that's doesn't really matter. Uh, let's see, anything else? No patron Q&A this week. We're gonna be pretty busy. Any chance Suri can flip this? Listen, I'll say this again. I do think this is a spot that Suri could stay. I think that she has. It's difficult. It would be very difficult for her. Like a top tier player could stay. I think Suri is a top tier player, and thus I think that she's kind of dropped the ball this week. I think there are arguments she could have made that she hasn't really made, and ways in which she could have been really pushing harder. But at the same time, I don't know like how much her heart is in it. So, we'll see. Do I think Matt is just saying mean things to play along with Jag and Bowie? No, no. I mean, this has been Matt all along. Um, no, I will not be watching Traders Canada on Twitch this week. I actually watched it last night. It was a good episode. If you haven't watched Kevin Martin in Traders Canada, he's kind of killing it entertainment wise. As is Kuzi, by the way. She's killing it both entertainment wise and game wise. What? I didn't spoil anything. Um. Anyway, that's probably is what we got. Is what else? What else are we gonna talk about? I think Jag will cut Matt. He has the support of Bowie. You know. Um. All right. All right. That's what we got. Thank you for hanging out. I will be live tomorrow morning with another update, assuming anything happens today. I mean, assuming anything happens at all, because I'll be there regardless. But it'll probably be another quick one because I doubt anything will really happen. But who knows? Who knows? And then again, tomorrow night live show should be a good time, and then we'll keep it moving. Live HOH is the most exciting thing probably left in the entire season. So we'll see what happens there. But thank you for joining me here today. Find me on Twitter, on Twitch, on Instagram, and I will see all of you maybe in person very soon.